Is history becoming history in today's classroom? I know in my school, there's a big debate over what the emphasis of learning should focus. Some say reading and math, and if there's time, other subjects such as history. Others say history is crucial to our future generations. The question is, who's right? Can history really be considered an afterthought? Can you even imagine a future society that doesn't know its own past? Can historic events, like those that happened during World War II with the Nazi concentration camps, go unlearned to our future generations? What's to stop them from happening again? Can you imagine people suffering as they did back in those days? The victims' voices must be heard. Places like this, the crematorium, cannot be their final voice and their final resting place. If history just becomes a time filler, monuments such as the Lincoln Memorial, the Statue of Liberty, and Arlington Cemetery will become places of mere statues and cemeteries where some people might have just been buried, or they could just be statues of some old guys that did something in history. In my own third grade class, this amazing man, George Washington, is known as the guy on the dollar bill, if you were to ask them. Some do know he's the first president of the United States, but nothing more. They don't know of his successes and his determination that made the country the start of what it is today. Historical figures such as Harriet Tubman and Anne Frank, who did amazing things for their people and the country itself, will go unnoticed and unheard, and they will just become some old people if you were to ask middle school students in the schools around my area today. Can we really have a future generation that when you ask them who were the first people to walk on the moon, they think that you are pulling their leg and they have no idea what you're talking about? They think it's just in movies. They have no idea who Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin are. While reading and writing and math are important, and yes, you can read stories about these amazing people, incidences in history, and monuments, it doesn't replace the classes and the importance of teaching the actual history of these events and of these people. Their voices do need to be heard. So to bring up the question again, should history become history? I say again, the answer is no. We must keep history in our schools. We must teach our future generations about our past, about what happened, and keep the people that made America what it is today.